Man, what's going on? Welcome to the Chad Keegan YouTube channel. I'm about to climb into Frankenstein right now, and/or grain truck, because well, all that Frankenstein stuff's been kindly removed, besides a few stickers from the inside. Now it's windy out, obviously. It is the 22nd of March. It's currently 47 degrees, feels like 41, and maybe 12 to 15 mile per hour wind. I'm gonna climb in Frank. I'm gonna turn the key over and I'm gonna see if it'll start. Maybe I'll run it down the road. I don't know, but I'll take you along with me. Probably plop out and move Grandma's truck so it's not in the way. You'll hear a rant later from, you know, earlier in the day when I came out and did some stuff in the garage. But for now, let's do this because this thing hasn't been started. Probably for 2 months, I'd say at least a solid 2 months, if not longer. So I'm gonna jump up in there, start it. Let the air build up, this and that, maybe listen to some music while I'm sitting in there and think about life. I'm just gonna think about life and enjoy that. So let's go check it out here real quick. Let's climb up in there and do it. Now, hey, you're on the GoPro, not the phone, because obviously I don't have anything that is hooked up in here to hook you up to, but since I still have this thing in here, I can plop you onto this somewhat of right there so you can at least see what's going on. I'll crank you over here. See what's going on the dash here. We've got a little over 12 volts, so come on, come on. May have to give it a little bit of throttle. You know what I mean? There it is. It's live. Yeah, it's alive. Let's get out and check some of this. Oh God, the smell. Oh. Air piss out of my guy down here. You know how it is. Somebody ever comes and tries to steal this truck, they'll get it started, but they ain't gonna get far because this thing will not build air. Oh yeah. I'd say it's a little cold, but it's a solid truck, man. The thing always starts. Yeah. Let's go over to the other side there. Let's get you under here. Oh yeah, listen to that. Thing's a beauty. Thing is just a beauty. I'm honestly shocked the fan belt isn't squealing, because the fan belt always squeals. Not squealing at all. Right here. Yeah, bap, let it build air. I don't know if the bags for the thing have gotten a little low, because that guy's sitting up on there almost. You know, these things got a little low over time. I don't know, because they ain't even, I can tell you that much right now, so they may have lost some air. See it right there? Yeah, probably can't even hear me. Oh well. I'll climb back up in here. Actually, I'm gonna move Grandma's truck out of the way because I think I want to drive this down the road, so I'll be back. All right, well, I'm back. I got enough air. I got about 120. I watched the oh yeah, I was gonna grab, oh, I guess I got this. I watched the bags lift and then the cab air lift, so that was cool. It's been cold. I did check the coolant. Oh man, those are kind of stiff. Those ain't been shifted for a hot ass minute. man, I was I disappointed about that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Because, you know, it's upsetting that this truck had to sit for whatever reasons. And, you know, this isn't too bad. The clutch, oh, it still just went into gear so good. I'm sure the brakes are probably stuck. Yeah, the brakes are stuck. Ought to get out with a hammer and beat them. Yeah. The back ones are stuck. They're just dragging. I do have a hammer. Let's get out there and check them out. I just don't want the thing rolling into the blue truck, so let's get up some stones real quick. Alright, let's get out real quick and grab the hammer out of the side box. This should be fun, huh? Like old times with junk trailers and shit. Wham, wham! Woo! Look at that pile. Hopefully this thing stays on there. Look at that. Look at that pile right there from that one. Looks like that side's okay. Maybe we'll be able to just bang her in from up top. Well, climb under there real quick, boys. Girls, folks. Whack. Oh man, this thing does not want to go here. There you go. Oh, she rolling. She's a roller. Ha! High rolling, baby. Yes, she is. You know you're not going to get me on YouTube without singing at least once. Hopefully that thing don't come over on me. We'll see. Anyways, I guess I got a stone pile to clean up there when I get back. If not before. So yeah, I'll see this. Boom, pop right into gear there. Oh, there we go. Now we're rolling. Now we are rolling. Now, I may, oh man, the brake pedal's nice compared to when I was in James Pretty's trucks. Those things were, some of those brakes were so touchy, it's not even funny. Not even funny. Let me pause for the calls real quick. I'm going to get out and check some things because that's the kind of guy I am. Before I take off down the road, I'm going to fix that stone pile. So I will be back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in the saddle again. Just went and checked everything out, made sure everything was kosher. Seems to be alright. I guess the only thing I don't have on me is my wallet, but I'm just running down the road real quick. I just wanted to, you know, hit the gears and stuff, make sure everything was cool. Old Frank, which I'm sure it is. And then, you know, bring her back down the house. Yeah. Starting off in thirds. Shifting. Hear that turbo whistle when it whistles. Let's get out a little bit. Stones there. Not major. It's been a long time. Well, not really a long time, but it's been a hot ass minute. windshield debacle an issue that we've always had. Other than that, it could be the actual brake pedal that's sticking too. I didn't even think about that. But I'll get out over here like I always do. I always get out up here, you know what I mean? I'll get out up here and check things out. Once I pull over, I'll hit the flashers, you know, get out and check stuff out, see what's going on. Could be the brake pedal, because the brake pedal's yeah, it's like, I'd say the brake pedal, there's something wrong with the brake pedal, because they are not really jamming the way they should be. That's what maybe the brake pedal's sticking. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's something up under the dash. I don't know. There's a lot of things that I don't know because I haven't drove this truck in so long. But let's do a walk around real quick, maybe. Sounds good. Nice and quiet. Nothing, you know, too alarming. Looks good. Not dirty or nothing. Okay, now they're off, so maybe it was just the pedal sticking. You know, and those brakes could be needing adjustment. I don't know. It's been a hot ass minute since I drove the thing, like I said. And yeah, I guess we'll bring it back another time. When we're out in the Frank, whether we sold the Frank, what are we doing to the Frank? I don't know, but here's this clip until then. What's going on, y'all? My wind blowing the hair blowing the wind. Say what you want, I don't really care. Oh, what do we got going on today? It is 47 degrees out right now. Feels like 41. Looks like we've got a wind coming from the southwest, which is usually the way it comes when it comes. What we got going on back there, mate? Blue truck, green truck. And you know, it's funny because it is March, January, February, March 22nd today. Hump day. What day is it? You know what day it is. And I had the trucks posted, and I just dropped them from 60 to 45K for the pair. And I put it all over Facebook. Let's get this hat on here, mate. Put it all over Facebook for till Saturday. It was the day after St. Paddy's Day. I figure luck of the Irish, you know what I'm saying? Score you a chalk there for a decent price. But for some odd reason, nobody wanted to pay 45K for the pair. And I even put on there 25K a piece, and that's not really bad. Is that bad for some odd reason? I just don't understand what's going on. Are these not desirable enough for somebody to pull the trigger? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. So I'm gonna probably end up taking that listing down and saying fuck everybody, because I'm not just gonna give these trucks away. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird. It is completely weird. It blows my mind that you know, people will go online and they'll sit there and they'll buy a truck that's been sitting for I don't know, 10 or 15 years or whatever. We're getting ready to hear some music, so I'm gonna cut you out real quick and then I'll come back. Maybe, maybe not. I'll just roll in here. Roll in here. And anywho, they'll buy a truck that's been sitting for 10 or 15 years that they don't know if it's ran when started, blah, blah, blah. Needs this, needs that. You know, you get a truck like that, you basically got to go all the way through it. You have to put at least 10K worth of tires on it, because tires are not cheap unless you're going to buy some used fucking caps or something, you know, and who wants to do that? Not me. I don't know. I'd rather put virgins on my stuff. So I know what the cost of that stuff is to get a truck that has been sitting for so long, because I've done it with two, and fix that thing up and dump a ton of money into it to be able to where it's legal for the streets if you wanted to work it. I mean, if you wanted to show it, so be it. You can run a truck that's got beat up old rusty tires on it, crusty tires that are caps or whatever they might be. But the only thing is, if you're running to a show or something and you blow that tire, then you're kind of screwed. Not only that, but you're putting other people's lives in danger. And I don't think that people realize that, but they're just like, oh, I just want to get something to show. Dry rotted tires and shit. So whatever. Yeah, I'm flabbergasted about that. And you're probably wondering, where the fuck you been? What you been doing? Ever since I come back from Georgia. It's probably from smoking those cigars with Garrett G Money Hodges. My sinuses have just been off the charts. I'm talking off the chizzy for shizzy, because I have not been able to breathe. There was like 2 weeks where I couldn't breathe, period. It was like either a constant drain or a constant clog. So I could not breathe for shit. I got a big ass mess in here too that I got to clean up. So probably end up throwing a dust mask on. I got some good ones up here. I got the old N95 shit, you know what I mean? N95, yeah, right there. I got some of those up there. So I'll probably end up putting one of those on and doing what I need to do, because I need to do some stuff out here, because I've been trapping red Jimmy squirrels out in this motherfucker because they was tearing up some stuff. Not too happy about it. Look at all this stuff right here. This is the innards of the doghouse of the blue doghouse from the interior that I have sitting up here from when I swapped Frank's out and put the black in. Well, I ended up setting a live trap up there and catching two, because they had been living in here, you know what I'm saying, for a while. And I always talk about the squirrels, but I never really messed with them until this. You know, I don't care if they bring nuts in here and they eat them and they do that stuff, but once they start tearing into my shit, I can't handle that stuff. So I end up, you know, catching them and taking them out. But I have not been able to breathe for like, you know, I couldn't breathe for 2 weeks, and then I was okay to where it's a constant drain, and I'm always running around with a tissue, blah, 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 shit, things like that. So then I'm like, man, what's next? So then I'm okay to do some things, activities and stuff, go skate and do whatever I want to, and I'm good. And then next thing you know, I get it again. It comes back, and it's in the back of my throat. Like I felt like I was sick and I didn't go through it all, or it just took a little pause, and then you know, it came back. So now I'm at the point to where I'm feeling better, but I'm still feeling the back of my throat. And then for like 2 weeks I've been doing nothing but like blowing snot blood out. So I'm like, ugh, you know, and I couldn't breathe really. The back of my throat was tight and stuff like that. And it's just like Judas Priest and Kim's saying, you should go to the doctor, blah, blah. I'm like, I ain't fuck go to the doctor. You know, drink when I can, do that stuff, try to enjoy my life, but I really haven't been doing much. And I'm not going to do much with those until it actually gets warm. Maybe when it gets warmer, I might start tinkering around with those a little bit. I really don't need to do much. I mean, to be honest with you, the only thing I would probably do is just like, you know, touch up the frame and stuff like that, things of that nature, kind of clean some of that crap out, because that's all like, you know, dirt and shit from when it rains heavy and it comes down and everything that's been sitting in there for the last, I don't know how many months since this thing hasn't moved. Maybe do some fresh up paint on some things, you know, sex it up, probably polish the tanks a little bit better in the wheels, and then who knows what's going to happen with that paint job. I take walks with my wife occasionally when it's warm enough out. We'll walk down to the end of the road because it's a dead end road. Everybody knows that. We'll walk down to the end of the road and then we'll come back. And I just look at these trucks, or if I'm driving down the road and I'm coming back, I just look at these trucks and I'm just like in all over them. I'm in all over these trucks and just the way they look. But for some odd reason, these things will not sell. I just don't understand. So it's what it is. Like, and I told Kim, I'm like, you know what, I'd like to sell them because I don't need them, and I think somebody else could get a lot of pleasure out of them. Like, but at the same time, I don't plan on working them ever again. You know what I mean? I'll probably never work these trucks again. So it's kind of pointless for me to have them. That's why I'm trying to pass them on. And I mean, $45K for 2 trucks, especially in this caliber with all the work that has been done, I thought that was one hell of a deal. That's $22.50 a piece, or that's 25 for one and 20 for the other, or that's 25 for one and 20 for the other. I mean, it's just what it is. But I just was blown away. I didn't get, the only offers I got was, hey, would you trade for some 2008 diesel Duramax 4x4? And I'm like, no thanks, dude. It's nothing personal, but I have enough vehicles. Like, why do I want more vehicles? I don't want more vehicles. I want to get rid of stuff. You know what I mean? Look at those tires, though. Look at that. Those are good. Those are good Roadmasters right there. This is a brand new steer tire right here. This is a brand new Virgin Michelin steer tire. Look at the meat on that. Look at the meat on that right there. Look at that. You're not going to find that. And these beef eaters right here, these Goodyear Endurance, these are beef eaters. Look at that. Look at my finger in that, dude. These are all Virgins, and these are all matching on the blue truck. This cost me 10 grand to get that stuff. But hey, this truck ain't worth, oh, somebody, this truck ain't, the truck is worth $15,000. Whatever, dude. I get that occasionally. I've been in different Cabovers and stuff like that, K100s. I've seen them. I've seen the insides and shit. And it's odd because I never seen none as nice as those. On the interiors are well taken care of. Dashes are cracked, busted up, shit like that, and it's just insane. It's insane. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So hopefully within the next few weeks here, it's going to be getting nicer. I honestly, it's about mushroom season too, so you know your boy's going to be out on the hunt looking for some mushrooms and stuff like that. So I know I'll be doing that, but yeah, once it starts getting nicer, I don't know. I could strip both those fucking trucks. Somebody said something, and I had said something about it on Facebook. They commented on one of the posts. You know, I get a bunch of those tear face cries and stuff like that. Like, no, what are you going to do? And I'm like, look, if somebody don't buy them, I'm going to take them to the scrap. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to strip them out and take them to the scrap, which I would never do that to those trucks. But you never know what's going to happen, because I may strip one down completely and let it go for a little bit, and then just beef the other one up completely. But I don't know. I guess the price has to be right. So if for some odd reason you're seeing this video and you may be interested in those, you can offer me a cash offer, and we can negotiate if I feel it's close enough to the number that I feel I need to get for the trucks. But there ain't no way in hell I'm trading for something. There's only maybe one thing that I would trade both those trucks for, and I'm not going to say what it is on here. I don't want no hot rods. Because I want to be able to utilize whatever I trade for. You know what I mean? And I don't need some pickup truck. I don't need your fucking motorcycle. I don't need your boat. I don't need anything like that, you know. I still have a life goal and plan, which, you know, I haven't done much on YouTube, and I haven't really been posting too much on Facebook either, because I just haven't been feeling it. And it's been kind of nice to not have people bugging me constantly and shit like that. It's just like I've fallen off of the edge, you know, face of the earth, and it is kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie about that. It's nice when you don't have people bugging you. What are you doing? When you're gonna start working your trucks? You're gonna really miss watching your videos of working your trucks. I don't know how many times I've had people say that to me, and it was like their first time ever commenting on a video, and I'm like, well, why didn't you know, if you would have expressed your emotions or feelings about me working the trucks before, and my algorithm would have gotten a little better on YouTube, then maybe I would continue to make YouTube videos. But there's really no point for me to make all that time and effort into making videos for 1,000 people to watch them, you know what I'm saying, when there's a ton of comments content out there, or to have my stuff only get 1,000 views and have the next Joe Blow copy exactly what I'm doing and get 30,000 views and make money off of my ideas and shit like that. That's why I have kind of cut things out. Besides, there ain't no way I'm going out in the wintertime or when it's cold to do this stuff. The only reason why I'm doing this now is because I have a mess I'd like to get cleaned up, and my wife ain't here, so it's what it is. But yeah, that's what's going on. So if for some odd reason you're interested in those trucks and you've got cash and you want to make a deal, get a hold of me. If not, don't even bother. Till then, you know what we say? We will see ya. Well, I just pulled out from, you know, there, and I just run through it real quick. I'm going to take this thing down the, it's not an interstate, it's a full way though. Yeah, I'm going to run it a little bit, and I'll get off down the road and then come back, you know what I'm saying? Maybe stop, take a few pictures. I'm going to open it up because it hasn't been for a while. I don't want to get it too crazy because, yeah, I just don't want to get too crazy. But let's see what's going on. I actually should probably just take it home and park it, but I'm not going to. And I remember I sit here for hours waiting to be able to pull out. Forever. Just forever. I mean, for the most part, though, the thing's running fine. And I got on it when I was leaving the thing a little bit. It was moving like it was supposed to. All right, car, you're gonna need to get over. Hopefully, it ain't the top. Hear that turbo? Nice. And of course the odometer's working. There you go. Rolling. only seeing this. You know what I mean? That's all you're seeing. We are moving though, folks. We're not just sitting in the driveway pretending to hit the gears. We are doing it, so. Good times, thanks to trucking. Good times, thanks to trucking. Hey, hey. Good times, thanks to trucking. Woo! Some nice looking trailers over here. They're cleaning this place up big time, man. This little scrap yard. This is where I bought the wagon from. Oh man, he's pulling a bucket of bus out of there, man. He's up on scale. We'll change the entrance around and everything over here. Ain't that something? Hopefully we don't get her too dirty running through this sloppy fucking mess. Bunch of trucks up through here making a big ass mess and stuff. Good times, thanks to trucking. Okolona Tavern. Hey, hey, that's where I'm at. Rat-a-tat-tatty. You know, I took all those stickers off, and when I go through pictures and stuff, I think to myself, man, I should have kept them on, but I just kind of, you know what I mean, having one of those moods, and I just cut everything off. But I could always do whatever I wanted to with this truck, because for some odd reason, people just don't seem to be interested in it. Don't know why. Don't know why. And that's what I'm talking about. That's just what the doctor ordered, folks.